Hey, good evening, guys. Am I audible? Guys, am I audible to all of you?
Yeah, because you're audible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys. So let me share my screen. So I'm sure my screen is visible to all of you guys, right? Okay, great. So guys, welcome to the last session of this training program. And the topic for today's discussion is ChatGPT. Right? I'm sure all of you guys have heard about this particular tool or model called ChatGPT. Yeah, good evening to all of you guys. So before starting with the discussion related to the ChatGPT, I would like to know what you guys know about the ChatGPT. So you guys can write it in the comment section or in a chat window, like what is ChatGPT or what you understand about the ChatGPT. Let me also see the YouTube guys. Yeah, good evening, guys. So what do you think, guys? What is ChatGPT? Don't worry. The team will help you how to register for LMS and all. ChatGPT is Python. Okay. AI tool. Okay. It generate programs. Like what kind of a programs? Provide anything like solution for working on coding or any other purpose? Yes, absolutely right. It's like AI. Yes. It's a chatbot. Yes. Any language. What do you mean by any language? Okay, it generates program in any language. Yes, it can generate programs. Generating pre-trained model. Okay, yes. Generative pre-trained model. Okay. Coding knowledge providing to everyone according to their interest. Yeah. Help us for project. Yes. It gives solutions instantly. Yes, it can give the solution instantly. Yes. Conversation-based program. Yes, absolutely right. But it provides some disadvantages also. Okay, what are the disadvantages, Kalpati? Okay, like thinking ability decreases. Logical thinking also. Okay. Not absolutely. We have some upgraded version. They are more powerful than the base one. Okay. Okay, guys. Great. So yeah, it's absolutely right what you guys are thinking about the ChatGPT. So let me first of all give you the background of this ChatGPT, and then we'll show you how you can effectively utilize the ChatGPT for your day-to-day perspective, right? So we cover a couple of different aspects, and I'm sure all of these things will be new to all of you guys, right? And it will be very interesting part. So let me just see all of messages. Okay. No comment about that, whether it can replace the jobs developers or not. It can, okay, yeah, yeah, Shilpa, sorry, Shaila, you are correct. cannot answer anything that is listed at Google. So like Google is something different, and this ChatGPT is something different. Thank you, Salim. Thank you for your feedback. Okay, so let me start. So guys, ChatGPT is something, it is a language model. It is a language model developed by a company called OpenAI. So OpenAI is a artificial intelligence based company, and this company has built a model or a tool called ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT is using the technique called as a generative AI technique, and within the generative AI technique we have a something called as a LLM models. LLM models are nothing but the large language models. Large language models. In short, they are called as a LLM models. And behind the LLM model or large language models, they are using the concept of encoder decoder models. So yesterday we have discussed a couple of basic things related to the encoder decoder models, right? So encoder decoder models are used for this particular ChatGPT. And broadly, it's a kind of a language model developed by the OpenAI. Now, what is the full form for this GPT? So guys, this GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Generative Pre-trained Transformer. And if you recall the first class of this particular training program, where I give the introduction of this generative AI, so there I explained what are the transformers, right? So these are not the electrical transformers. This is a model available in the generative AI technique that's called as a transformers. And LLM model utilizes the concept of transformers. At the back end, it uses the encoder decoder models. So it is a part of GPT, which is a generative pre-trained transformer series of models, especially based upon GPT 3.5 architecture. So actually, ChatGPT has its couple of versions like ChatGPT 3, 3.5, 4. So this ChatGPT 3.5 is the base ChatGPT, right? It is called as a base ChatGPT, and on the top of this particular ChatGPT 3.5 architecture, we have the advanced version of ChatGPT, that's the ChatGPT 4, right? Which is currently very much popular in the market right now. So ChatGPT is designed to generate human-like text responses when given a prompt or question. So I will come to this particular point, what is a prompt and all, making it capable of engaging in natural language conversations with the user. So it is just like acting as a it will create a responses to the human queries, just like a human only. So more specialized and accurate responses you can get from the ChatGPT. And the goal of the ChatGPT and the similar models is to enable more natural and human-like interactions between the computer and humans, making it easier for people to access the information, get assistance, and perform various tasks using the natural language input. So it is not the only language model available in the market. Apart from ChatGPT, which is developed by the OpenAI, we have a couple of other language models available. For example, Google has also built one kind of a language model called as a BARD. B-A-R-D. So just like ChatGPT by OpenAI, we have a BARD from Google, right? And we have a couple of other language models also. But these two models are very much popular. So this is a little bit history about the ChatGPT. And let's see a couple of other points. The model is trained on the vast amount of the text data. So how ChatGPT is developed. So whatever model, that means the GPT generative pre-trained transformers model, this particular technique utilizes vast amount of the text data from the internet, which allows it to understand, generate text across the wide range of the topics and context. So while building this particular language model called ChatGPT, at the backend, vast amount of the text data is utilized to train this particular model so that it can respond in an accurate manner. It can provide information, answer questions, it can write essays, it can generate code, offer creative writing, and much more depending upon the input it receives. So it has a lot of capabilities. Now, ChatGPT has a wide area of potential applications, including chatbots, virtual assistants, content generation, language translation, and even creative writing assistance. It can be fine-tuned for specific tasks or domains to make it responses. So that means you can use the ChatGPT in a number of domains according to your need. And not even you can directly use, you can even tune your responses. So whatever responses you are getting from the ChatGPT, you can tune those responses according to the requirement. Right? So this is the basics regarding the ChatGPT. And it is not only generating the code, it can give you an answer related to your question, and the question can be of any of the domain. The thing is, you need to understand how to ask question in a proper or effective manner so that you will get the accurate result. Okay. So with this, guys, there is a one very important concept when it comes to the ChatGPT, and that is something called as a prompt engineering. So prompt engineering is nothing but writing good quality prompts to get the best possible result from the model. What is the model? ChatGPT model. Now, what is this prompts? So prompts are nothing but whatever queries or questions you are writing to the ChatGPT, those are called as the prompts, right? So whatever questions or queries you are asking to the ChatGPT, those questions are called as the prompts. And what is the prompt engineering? Writing a good quality prompts to get the best possible outcome from the ChatGPT model. That is something called as a prompt engineering, right? So what is a prompt? As I told you, whatever task you are describing, whatever input you are providing to the ChatGPT, or whatever indicators you are providing, this will be the input to the ChatGPT model, and these are known as the prompts. And what this language model or ChatGPT will do, based upon your query, it will instantly generate the output, and you will get the task completion. And like after giving the prompt, you will get the output. So I'm sure everyone is clear what is the prompt. Prompt is nothing but whatever queries or task you are assigning to the ChatGPT, that is nothing but the prompt. And based upon your prompt quality, you will get the output, right? So you need to make sure you are writing a good quality prompt. Okay. I will show you how you can write a good quality prompt and how you can differentiate a bad quality prompt to a good quality prompt. Okay. So this is something related to the same thing, like writing a good quality prompt. So there is one saying in prompt engineering, that is nothing but the garbage in, garbage out. That means if you're writing a poor quality prompt, so in the output, you will get poor quality results. right? This is something called as a garbage in, garbage out. If your input is a garbage, your output will also be a garbage. So if you are giving a poor quality prompt to ChatGPT, ChatGPT will return you a poor quality results only, right? So this is the like interaction window with the ChatGPT. And in this window, you can see here on the bottom, we have a one cell. This is the place where we write our prompts, right? So this is a prompt cell. So here we write our queries, which is nothing but the prompts. And once we pass this query to the ChatGPT, it will provide here the results. So if your prompt quality is not good, then the results will also not accurate, right? So that is something called as a garbage in, garbage out. And obviously, if you're providing a thoughtful input, so you will get the impressive output. So if your prompts are of good quality, definitely you will get the impressive or good quality results from the ChatGPT, right? So I guess this part is clear to all of you. Let me just take a couple of queries. What do you mean with the last point, Vaishnavi? Which particular point? Okay, great. Don't worry, guys. I will try to cover a lot of things with this particular session related to ChatGPT. Okay, let me share it again. So I guess my screen is visible to all of you guys, right? Okay, last point of ChatGPT. So I guess you're talking about this particular point, right? So these points are related to the application of the ChatGPT. That means that you can use the ChatGPT not only generating the code, but also with respect to your business queries, with respect to your personal, like if you have some personal queries, if you want to write a blog, if you want to write a, bio for yourself. So all of these things you can do with the help of the ChatGPT, right? So it can give you answers related to your any kind of questions. It can provide you information with respect to any of the topic. It can write essays for you. It can generate a code in any language. It can offer a creative writing. You can use the ChatGPT as a language translation also. That means you can transform a particular text written in one language into another language. It can use as a virtual assistant also, right? Content generation. So all of these things you can do with the help of the ChatGPT. Even you can fine tune the response by specifying the task, right? Whatever task you have, you can specify a couple of things so that you can fine tune your responses. I will show you how you can do all of these things. Don't worry about it. Okay. So we have covered up to this point, prompt engineering. So always remember when you're using the ChatGPT for any purpose, always remember two things: garbage in, garbage out. If you are providing the poor quality prompts, you will definitely get the poor quality outcome. And also thoughtful input, impressive output. If you're providing the good quality prompts, you will get the more and more accurate result. Right? Yeah. With this prompt engineering, we have one more thing with respect to the ChatGPT. And using this particular thing, you can write a good quality prompt. But before coming to this particular process, let me just show you how you can use ChatGPT. I'm sure most of you don't have any account on this OpenAI platform. So let me just show you how you can use ChatGPT, and then we will proceed. So that if you want to do the same thing parallelly, you can do the same thing what I'm doing here. So for that, let me share my screen first of all. So guys, it's optional. If you want to do this exercise, you can do with me, or you can just follow the steps and perform later on, right? So guys, if you want to use the ChatGPT, first of all, you need to make an account in the OpenAI platform. So this is a website for a company, openai.com. Just open this particular company website, openai.com. You will be landed to this particular page, right? In this page, you can see here option called as a login. Once you click over this login, so there will be two possibilities. Either you are a fresh user or you already have an account. So you will get an option. If you are a fresh user, you need to create an account, and it's absolutely free, right? And it will hardly take 5 minutes, not more than that. So it will just ask some basic details, right? Your name, mail ID, and mobile number, these three things. And it will verify your mail ID, and that's all. It will generate the account over this openai.com. So once you have generated your account, you can log in through your credentials, right? And once you log in through your credentials in the openai.com, you will get this page open, and this is the first page what you will get after login. Okay, so you will get the three options here. One is a ChatGPT, another one is a DALL-E, and API. So no need to explore right now DALL-E and API. These are the couple of, these are the some different things. So I'm not getting into that part. Let's focus upon ChatGPT. So just click over this ChatGPT option, and that is something you will land it to this page. This page is visible, guys. This ChatGPT page. Yes or no? Okay, so I guess this page is visible to all of you guys. So guys, this is the page where, yes, where you can write the prompts and get the answers. Now in this page, do not focus upon what you are seeing over this left hand side. Do not focus upon these things. These are the things which I've already created, right? Already created prompts are there. So do not focus upon this. Once you log in as a new user, you won't get these things, right? So in this particular page, you can see we have this particular cell where we have a message called as a send a message. So this is the place where we write our prompts, right? So whatever queries you have, we write here only. And then we pass this query to the ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will provide the answer in this particular window. Okay. And I'm sure most of you are not getting these options. So for that, hold on for a couple of minutes. I will show you how you can get these options and what are these options are there. Okay. Apart from that, guys, if you see on the left hand side, bottom side, so you will get your mail ID login. And if you click on this mail ID, you will get the option called logout, some custom instructions, and settings. So these are the options you are getting over the left hand side, right? So let me just show you a couple of examples how you can use a ChatGPT and how you can see the responses. So let's suppose, guys, I want to know what is let's say data science. So what I will do, I will write my query in the message box. What is, let's suppose AI. What is AI? And to pass this query or prompt to the ChatGPT, you need to press enter, or you need to click over this green button, right? So the moment you press enter, this will be the input to the ChatGPT. You can see here, and just below that, ChatGPT will start giving its result. Right? So this is what we are getting as an output from the ChatGPT. And my prompt was, what is AI? Okay. Let's suppose I want to write two queries. First one is, so let's say, tell me about, let's say, leadership quality. And then I want to write another query just below this one. So if you want to move to the next line, so don't, right, okay. So if you want to move to the next line, don't use enter, because enter is the option through which you can enter the query to the ChatGPT. So if you want to move to the next line, the shortcut is shift plus enter. Shift plus enter. So if you want to write another query below this particular one, so just press shift enter. You'll get a new line just below this one, and then you can write your second query. So let's pause. First, I have mentioned, tell me about leadership quality, and then let's say, mention in, let's say, 5 points, and then I press enter. See the response, guys. This is what I'm getting as a response to this particular prompt. And since I have mentioned that give me output in just 5 points, so if you see here, it is giving me 5 qualities only. Right? So these are some random prompts I have entered. So I mean, this is the way how you can use the ChatGPT. So let me come back to the slide, and then we'll see a couple of other things. So I hope my PPT is visible to all of you guys, right? Okay. So guys, to make a good quality prompt, in the prompt engineering, we have a something called as a Cito process. C-E-T-O. Cito process. C-E-T-O. Cito process, where C stands for context, E stands for expert persona, T stands for task, O stands for the output. Right? So we have a something called Cito process, which is nothing but context, expert persona, task, and output. Let's see one by one what are these things, but not in a theoretical point of view. I will explain all of these things through ChatGPT output, right? So for that, let me do one thing. Just a minute, guys. Let me make a setup for that. Okay, so let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible to you guys. let me zoom in. Okay. So guys, this is how you can write your prompt and you can get the answer. And if you see, whatever session you have created here, this session will automatically get created on the left hand side. So by default, it is taking the name as a what is AI, which was my first prompt. By the way, you can click on this edit button and you can rename this particular conversation window, right? This is something you have option. Let's suppose you want to open a new chat window. So here you have an option called new chat. Just press over this one. You will get a completely new chat window, right? So these are the options are there. Now let me show you what is the Cito process and how you can make the good quality prompt just by applying the Cito process. So as I told you, in Cito, the first one is a C. C stands for the context. That means if you provide the context with respect to your query, you will definitely get the much better results, right? Let me just show you how you can apply the context and what is the meaning of the context. Let's say, guys, I'm looking for a motivational quotes for business people, right? And these are the business people who are struggling in a project, right? So if I just write, give me motivational quotes. If I just write this one and if I press enter. So let's see the result. Now see, you will get couple of motivational quotes by the ChatGPT. It is still getting, so I'm still getting the motivational quotes. So yeah, it provides me 20 motivational quotes from different persons. But do you really think all of the quotes are related to the business point of view? No, right? So what you can do, you can provide a context to this particular prompt. So what I will do, I will write my query as, I want to share a quote to motivate the business people struggling with the project management challenges. So this is the context which I have provided to the ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT will understand it needs to provide the quotes related to the business people who are struggling with the project management challenges. And then in the next line, let me make it as a next line. Now I'm telling the ChatGPT, write me few quotes. So now ChatGPT will understand the context first, and then it will provide me the quotes. Let's see the result. So this is what I have provided the input, and let's see. See the output quotes. Okay, just a minute. So there was some network error. And guys, you can stop generating the output at any start of time, right? Okay. So see here, guys. See the first output when I have just provided, give me motivational quotes. So what we are getting, believe you can and you are halfway there. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. So you are getting some like useful quotes for your need and some of not useful quotes. But the moment you provide the context to the ChatGPT that you want to quotes related to the business people who are struggling with the project management challenges. Now you are getting the quotes like, success in the project management is not about avoiding the problems, but being a master at solving them. So now you are getting the quotes related to the project management and business management, which are more useful for me related to the current situation, right? So this is the meaning of the context. If you provide the context to the ChatGPT, it will give you a much better result, right? So this is the first thing, which is the context. So in the Cito process, the next thing is the E. E stands for the expert persona. What is this expert persona? Let me just tell you. Okay, let's suppose, guys, I am a, let's say, okay, so let's suppose, guys, I am a business manager. Let's say I'm a project manager, and I want to know what is AI. Right? I am a business manager. I want to know what is AI. If I just write what is AI, what I will get in the answer? Let's see. It is still generating the responses. Yeah. So guys, this is what I'm getting. If I just write what is AI, so it is giving me the definition of AI, right, which is available anywhere, you can see. And it is just giving me under AI, we have a machine learning, deep learning, natural language, computer vision, robotics, and all. But do you really think as a project manager, this definition is helpful for me? No, right? I need a AI from a point of, like, from the business point of view, since I am a project manager, right? So now see, if I write like this, act as a manager, tell me what is AI. That means I'm telling to this ChatGPT, act as a manager. Now tell me what is AI, which is relevant to this manager level. So this is something called as an expert persona. I am making this ChatGPT expert, like expert. What is the expert expertise here? As a manager. So I'm making the ChatGPT as a manager. Now ChatGPT as a manager will tell me what is AI. So let's see the outcome. See here. Right? This is something we are getting based upon the business operations as a AI. You can also write it. Hey ChatGPT, act as data scientist and tell me what is AI. See. Now, as a data scientist, this is what we are getting as the output. It is still generating. See here, when I ask ChatGPT to work as a data scientist, so it is giving me what is AI. AI is something which is including natural language processing, chatbots, language translation, computer vision, image analysis, recommender systems. So all of these technical details are there. You can also modify this particular response in some better manner. How? So we'll see later on. But yeah, so this is something we are calling as an expert persona. Let me just give you a couple of other examples of that. For that, let me just open. Okay, so guys, this is a GitHub link. So from where you can see a couple of expert persona queries. So let's see. Okay. So let's see this one. So what we are doing here. So in this particular prompt, what I'm saying, I want you to act as an interviewer. So ChatGPT will act as an interviewer, and also I'm providing some context. I will be the candidate, and you will ask me the interview questions for the position. I want you to not only reply as an interviewer, do not write all the conversations at once. All right. Ask me the questions and wait for my answers. Do not write explanations. Ask me questions one by one like an interviewer does and wait for my answer. My first sentence is, hi, So if I write this one, like expert persona kind of thing, and as well as the context. So now I will get some relevant answers. So welcome to the interview. To start, could you please tell me about your background and experience related to the position you are applying for? So this is something ChatGPT is asking to me or questioning to me. Since I have provided the context as well as expertise to the ChatGPT as an interviewer, and I have directed ChatGPT how it will act. Now, so this is something you can do with the ChatGPT so that you will get the more accurate response, right? So let's suppose I'm responding to the ChatGPT for this particular question. Let's say I am data scientist with 5 years of experience and currently I am applying for, let's say, senior data scientist position. So this is my answer to this particular question. Now, after this question, ChatGPT will ask me other question as an interview, right? See, so now ChatGPT is acting as a interviewer. So the next question is, can you describe a particular challenging data science project you have worked on the past? What was your role? How did you overcome the challenges you faced during the project? So this is something ChatGPT is asking because I have made ChatGPT to act as an interviewer, and I have also provided some context, right? So this is something we are calling as a context and expert persona. Now the next thing is task. So task is nothing but how to give task to ChatGPT in a thoughtful way, right? So let's suppose I want to write a social media post with code about the leaders. Now for this post content, let's suppose, okay, let me just show you. So let's suppose, guys, I want to write a social media post about the leaders. And I want to include a couple of quotes from the Indian history writers, right? So for that, what I have done, if I just write a social media post with a quote about leaders, and for this post's content, pull inspiration from some popular history writers. I haven't mentioned Indian history writers, right? Just observe the difference, guys. I haven't mentioned the Indian history writers. I have just mentioned pull out the inspirational quotes from some popular history writers. Let's see what you're getting as a result. Oh, okay, so for this, let me just create a new chat window. Okay. Let's see what will the output. So this is something we are getting as a code. Sorry, let me, okay, yeah. So this is something we are getting as a leadership code. And then it is giving me some references to some, foreign history writers, right? Now, let's suppose I want the quotes from an Indian history writers. So what I can do, I can just modify my prompt. Now I'm saying, I want to write a social media post with quotes about leaders. For this post content, pull inspiration from some popular Indian history writers. So here I have included a word called Indian. Let's see the outcome. So now you can see we are getting some, Indian history writers, right? Now the next part is the output. So it's up to you in which form or in which format you want the output from the ChatGPT, right? So let's suppose I'm asking ChatGPT, write a blog for me on, let's suppose, let's say biology, right? Write a blog for me on biology. So this is what we are getting as an output. So it is still generating the responses. So let me stop it generating the further responses. So you can just click over this stop generating. So it will stop generating the further responses. Just a minute. So this is what we are getting as the output of write a blog for me on biology, right? Let's suppose I want to, so if you see, this is a very long blog, right? So a lot of things are there. Let's say I want to summarize this particular blog. So I can tell ChatGPT that give me output in, let's say, let's suppose 50 words. So this is what we are getting, the output in the just 50 words. You can also change the format of your output. Let's suppose give output in bullet points. So now you will get output in a bullet points. So in that way, you can change the format of your output, right? So guys, this is something called as a Cito process: context, expert persona, task, and output. So I hope this part is clear to all of you guys, right? You can restrict the length of output. You can provide the instructions, the format in which you want the output, right? Or what you can do, let me just show you a couple of other things. Let's say, guys, I have a article. I have a particular article like this. So what you can do, you can summarize this article or any of the text information in a some better manner, right? So what I will ask to ChatGPT is summarize the below article in bullet points. Let's see, this is the article. Now I'm getting the summary of this article in a bullet points. All right. Or I can ask to ChatGPT, like, what are the, let's suppose I want to know what are the country names are there. What are the different country names are there? What are the different country names are there? So these are the different country names present in this particular. So probably most of them are not there, but yeah. So I guess this output is not actually correct, but yeah, you can modify your prompt according to your input, right? So this is something, guys, we are calling as a Cito process, right? So with this, let me just see if there are any queries or questions with respect to this part. Okay, so no queries. Great. So let me just show you one more utility of this ChatGPT. So I hope, just a minute, please. Let me reshare it. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Let me just create a new chat session. So guys, let's suppose I want to write description about myself over a LinkedIn, so that it will be create a impact to the recruiters. Right? I want to create a bio or introduction for myself over the LinkedIn profile, so that it will create an impact over the recruiters and they can recognize me. Right? So this is something you can perform with the help of ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will provide you your bio or introduction kind of a thing, so that you can use that particular thing to the or over the LinkedIn profile. So what you can do, let's say I'm asking ChatGPT, write a bio for me for LinkedIn that will impress the employer. Right? So this is the task which I'm providing, and then what I'm telling the ChatGPT, act as a social persona, right? As a social persona, and then I'm providing my details. So let's say I'm working as a data scientist for 5 years. My highest qualification is the MTech, domain expertise in the data science, data analytics, deep learning, AI, this kind of things. So with this information, if I provide this particular prompt to the ChatGPT, now ChatGPT will create a bio for me, and that will be for LinkedIn, right? So you can see here how ChatGPT is creating a bio for me. Right? So it's a very long bio, you can see here. So based upon my input details, this is what ChatGPT is creating a bio. So I can make it as a small line, write it in limits of LinkedIn. So now you will get this bio in a little bit shorter manner, so that you can accommodate all the things inside the LinkedIn. You can also tune this particular prompt like add my skills like, let's say, R, Python, TensorFlow, Keras, SQL, right? So some random skills. So what ChatGPT will do, it will incorporate these skills to this bio. Now see guys, all of these skills are incorporated here only. You can also change the style of this particular bio. Let's suppose give me output in, let's say, table format. See here guys, this is what you are getting, your bio in a little bit more compact and better way. What you can do, you can just copy this one and paste it wherever you want to paste it, and you just need to write it your name and all. Even if you provide your name in the prompt, it will accommodate it. So this is another utility of the ChatGPT. You can also use it for social media platforms, right? Okay. Any queries, guys? Anyone? Okay, I will come to this point why ChatGPT is 4 is locked. But before that, let me show you a couple of other things. Right. Just a minute, guys. Let me. Okay. So let me share this one. Okay, let's see, guys, how you can use ChatGPT in a business case. So let me create a new chat session. Let's suppose, guys, I want to reply over email, right? I got a mail and I want to reply. I want to generate the reply for that particular mail in a like little bit different manner or in a particular manner, let's say. So here I have some sample mail. So this is something I have, guys, one sample email, right? And I want to reply this particular mail in some particular manner. So let's say this is okay. So just a minute, I have pressed enter. What I will do. So this is the mail I got. I want to reply over this particular mail. So what I'm asking to the ChatGPT, write a reply for the following email. All right. Let's see what ChatGPT is doing. So this is what ChatGPT is generating as a reply. Okay. Yeah. So this is what ChatGPT is generating the reply to this particular mail. If you want to copy this particular reply, and if you're satisfied with this reply, you can copy this one. How you can copy? Just press this one, and you can copy all of these replies. Or what you can do, you can further tune this reply. So this reply is very long. So what I'm doing here, generate reply in short and bullet points. Now see, I'm getting a very short reply to this particular mail and in bullet points. And if you think it is okay, you can just copy this one and paste it over your mailbox, right? Apart from that, guys, you can directly link this ChatGPT to your email account. How? Let me just show you. So for that, guys, we have something called as a ChatGPT writer extension. So to link the ChatGPT to your email account or integrate the ChatGPT to your email account over the Google, you just need to type here ChatGPT writer extension. Right? Just type it here, ChatGPT writer extension, and make sure you have already logged into your email. So if you see here, I have already logged into my mail, and then over the Google, I have just typed it here, ChatGPT writer extension, right? And this is what I'm getting. Click on the first link, which is a Google Chrome link, and you will be landed to the Chrome Web Store, right? Since I have already connected or integrated the ChatGPT to my mail, so here I'm getting the remove option. But if you are a fresher, you will get here add option. just click over this option. The ChatGPT will get integrated to your email. And what is the utility of that one? Let me just show you. Let's suppose, guys, I am getting this particular mail. It is some random mail, and I want to reply this mail using the ChatGPT. So what I will do, I will just click on the reply button, and this particular window will get open. And in this window, you can see this particular option, this icon. This is a ChatGPT icon, right? Just click over this icon. Here you will get ChatGPT Writer. And over this particular window box, you can guide the ChatGPT how it will generate the reply. So let's suppose I am guiding the ChatGPT. Sorry. Generate a reply in let's say in short and in paragraph. So I want to reply this particular mail in a paragraph form and in a very short reply. So just click over this generate reply. It will generate the reply just below this one. It is generating. Yeah, you can see here, based upon your mail body, it will generating the reply to this particular mail. Right? It is still generating the reply. Yeah, this is what I'm getting as a reply. Or what you can do, let's say, generate the reply in 5 points. Let's see. So here I'm asking ChatGPT to generate the reply in just 5 points. This is what ChatGPT generating the reply in 5 points. And you can just copy this one, paste it in the mail body, and send it to the particular recipient, right? So this is the utility of the ChatGPT if you integrate it with the email. I'm sure this part is clear to you guys. If you have questions, you can ask me. Just write on your queries over the chat window. Right? This is how you can utilize the ChatGPT for your business process. You can also use, guys, ChatGPT for your data science perspective. Right? How? Let's see. So let me just show you. Yes, you can use it. But what you need to do, you need to integrate the ChatGPT. So guys, you can use ChatGPT to generate the code. Even you can build a machine learning model or any kind of a model from the scratch using the ChatGPT. Right? Let me just show you how you can deal with the data set in the ChatGPT. So for that, I have opened my Jupyter notebook as well as ChatGPT. Let me share my screen first of all. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, I'm sure my screen is visible to you guys. Let me create a new chat session. So guys, let's suppose I want to create, or let's say I want to do the EDA part using the Python Jupyter notebook. For that, I want to take the help from the ChatGPT. So I have a data set called with the name as a data set, and I want to get the code from the ChatGPT so that I can quickly copy and paste the code in my Jupyter notebook rather than writing all the lines, right? So I'm just asking ChatGPT, write Python code to read a CSV file with name as dataset. So this is the name of my file, dataset, and it's a CSV file. I'm asking ChatGPT to give me a Python code so that I can read this CSV file. Let's see what ChatGPT is doing. So it is actually generating the code to read a CSV file. And what I will do, let's do it. Okay. So what I will do, I will just copy this code, and I have opened a very new Jupyter notebook. I have just pasted this code in my Jupyter notebook. And if I run this one, you can see here, guys, this code is running perfectly fine. So my dataset CSV file is being loaded in the DF data frame. So if I check DF, this is my dataset, guys. This is what I have a dataset with me. Right? Let's suppose I want to do some kind of a EDL processing. So go to this ChatGPT, and I'm asking ChatGPT, give me summary. Give me summary. So what ChatGPT is doing, it is giving me a code so that I can get the summary of this data set. So I think I can. So guys, as I told you, if you provide a garbage prompt, so you get the garbage output. So this is what this is something not which I'm looking for. I'm looking for a summary function in the Python. So I need to provide, give me summary output. Sorry, for this data set in Python. So now you can see here, we have a describe function in Python which provides a summary. So just copy this code and paste it in the Jupyter notebook. And here you can see, here I'm getting the summary of my data set. Right? Even you can also do the visualization, or you can get the plots or graphs. So let's suppose let's say, let's take any of the variable. Let's say courses, or let's suppose marital status. And I want to get a bar graph for this particular feature called a marital status. So get the bar graph for marital status column. So you can see here, I am getting the code which will give you the bar plot for the marital status column. So just copy this code, paste it in the next available cell. So let me add a couple of more cells. And if you run it, so yeah, there is some error, guys. Right? Marital status, there is some error. Even you can copy the error. You can copy the error and you can write it here. Getting error, please resolve it. And what is the error? Just paste the error in the next line. So it will try to resolve the error. Right? So basically here we are getting some error, but yeah, you can even resolve the errors also, right? So I guess what's the error? Okay, anyway, so you can also play with your data set using the ChatGPT. Let me show you one more thing with respect to this, then we'll take the questions. Okay. Just a minute. Okay, guys. Let's see one more practice. Okay, so I have created a new Jupyter notebook, and I have a one more data set, which is a data scientist data set. Right. So let's see how you can play with that. Write Python code to load CSV file with name data scientist. So this is what we are getting as a Python code. So let's copy this code and use this one. Paste it here. Let's see whether it is working or not. So yeah, it is run successfully. So let me see what is inside the DF. So this is what I have a data scientist, a sample CSV file, right? Let's suppose I want to get the summary of this particular data set. So get the summary. So this is what ChatGPT is doing for me. So it is giving me a code to generate the summary. And now you can see this is the summary of my data set. All right. You can also get, let's suppose, I want to know, let's say, let's suppose I want to get the column names for this particular data set. So what I can do, I can ask ChatGPT, show me the column names, right? And if I enter this one, so this is what code I'm getting to get the column names for my data set. So if you see, just copy this code and paste it here. And after running this particular cell, I'm getting the column names for my sample data set. So in that way, guys, you can play with this data set, right? Any of the data sets, and you can like fulfill your needs, right? So this is what we have with respect to ChatGPT. Actually, there are a lot of things, but due to the time constraint, I need to stop it here right now, right? If you guys have any queries, you can tell me. Okay, there are a couple of other things. Let me share my screen first of all. Okay, guys, so we saw the Cito process, right? Let's see a few more things. Okay. Now, this is what I have explained you from the prompt engineering point of view. So 5 best practices are: assign the role, which is nothing but the expert persona. Styling output, in which format you want the output. Be specific when you are writing the prompts. If there is any condition, just add the conditions into your prompts. And if there is any data available, just provide the data or context to the ChatGPT so that it will provide you the more accurate output, right? So there is something called as a follow-up prompts. There is a concept of follow-up prompts in the ChatGPT, which are also called as a context-aware prompts. So these kind of a prompts asking ChatGPT to recall the past conversations to complete a new task, right? So whatever past conversations or prompts you have used the ChatGPT, you can use the output of those prompts also to accomplish the new task. And they are used to modify, fix something, or add to a new task. They are known as a follow-up prompts. And with the prompting techniques, so there are three techniques, prompting techniques in the ChatGPT. There is something called as a zero shot, one shot, and few shot. Zero shot is the thing, but I'm providing a prompt with no example, right? So if I just write here, what is AI? So I'm just writing the query without giving an example or any context. So that is something called as a zero shot. But if I provide ChatGPT with an example that if what is data science, so I provide the 2 or 3 line definition, then I will ask what is AI. So ChatGPT probably will give me a much better result by analyzing the output, which is a sample output, right? So that means I'm just providing a one example output to the ChatGPT, and based upon that, I'm asking a new prompt query. So that is something called as a one shot, where I'm providing a one example to the ChatGPT, and based upon that, I'm asking a new prompt. And then we have a few shots, which is nothing but if I provide the multiple examples, that is something called as a few shot prompting technique. So in that way, we have a three techniques, three prompting techniques in the ChatGPT: zero shot, one shot, and few shots. So someone was asking me why ChatGPT 4 part is locked. So actually, guys, ChatGPT 4 is a paid version. It is a paid version. ChatGPT 3.5 is a free version, right? So what is the difference between GPT 3.5 and GPT 4? So actually, we don't have a access to the code interpreter, plugins, and custom instructions in the ChatGPT 3.5, which is a free version. And all of these you can access in the ChatGPT 4, which is a paid version, right? Even if you see the accuracy of the outcome in ChatGPT 3.5, which is little bit lower, in ChatGPT 4, you get much more accurate results. Stability is also lower in ChatGPT 3.5, which is higher in ChatGPT 4. Academic performance, which is lower in ChatGPT 3.5 and which is higher in a ChatGPT 4. What is the academic performance? If you are asking any outcome or results related to the educational topics, so that is something you will get much more accurate result when it is a ChatGPT 4. And response speed is higher in ChatGPT 4 compared to the ChatGPT 3.5, right? So this is what I have with respect to the ChatGPT. And as I told you, there are a lot of things, but it is very difficult to cover all of these things with respect to the ChatGPT in a single session. So if you guys have any queries, you can ask me. A code interpreter is nothing but where you can provide a code to the ChatGPT and they can make it modified, or they can make it more accurate, right? So Sirisha, in ChatGPT 3.5, you can't upload the images. I'm not sure about ChatGPT 4, right? But in ChatGPT 3.5, you only provide the text as a prompt input. Don't worry, guys, you will get the attendance link. Plugins are the thing, but guys, they are the connectors or integrators through which you can, integrate the ChatGPT with different platforms or different apps. Yes, Sandhya, you can rectify error with the help of ChatGPT. Yes, Lakshmi, you can ask ChatGPT to explain a code. So how to retrieve research article paper summary? So you need to ask ChatGPT, or you can use the concept of expert persona. You can assign the ChatGPT as a research paper analyst, and then below that you can ask ChatGPT to provide a summary for the below article, and then just paste the article there. It will do the it will complete your task, right? Okay, yeah, this point I missed it. So at a start, guys, listen, guys, there is a one query. At the start, you were telling that the option below the input bar is not available to someone. What was that? So, guys, that was the option, to a, what you can say, voice control. So there is an extension called voice control extension in the ChatGPT, just like the ChatGPT writer extension, which is for the email. So just search over the Google ChatGPT voice control extension and just add it to the ChatGPT. You will get a voice control. So whatever output you are getting in the ChatGPT, you can even listen the output from the ChatGPT, right? Okay. Yes, Lakshmi, you can create a content in multiple languages. You can use the ChatGPT as a machine translation. Okay, guys. So with this, let me stop it from my end. It was really a great pleasure having this training session with you guys. All right. So over to the Amar or Chandna from ExcelR team.
Yes, I'm there. So I hope my voice is loud and clear.
Yes, Amar.
Yeah, sure. So first of all, I would like to thank Mr. Vikas sir for such wonderful sessions. And guys, we are done with our ChatGPT and generative training program. So thank you so much, Vikas.
Thank you, Amar. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Yes. Okay. So guys, we successfully started the program and we're on the last day. And with all of your help, we're successfully done with our program. So I'd like to thank all of you for your patience. You attended very silently and you show present till the last date of the program. Yes, guys, don't worry. I'm going to share the attendance link. Just be there for some time. I have few announcement and I need your feedback. Okay. So on a daily basis, I used to share the feedback link with you guys, and you are giving me the good feedback with the faster rating. So today it's time to give the feedback over our Google page. So I'm sharing the feedback link with you guys, and I need all of you to contribute there or resume. Okay, so I'm sharing the review link with you. Just go ahead, type a few words regarding the ExcelR management, ExcelR training program, okay, and give the faster rating. I'm sharing the link in the chat box with everyone. So I will give you 5 minutes for this. After that, I will share the attendance link, and I have few announcements for you guys. So please be there, okay? Yes, hello, sir. What's your question? Okay, I would like to repeat once more. So I already shared that review link with you. It's a Google review link for our Andheri location, extra Andheri location. So please go ahead and give your valuable feedback to us with a faster rating. Okay, guys. I'm just giving you a 5 minutes to write your feedback. So please go and write that. Then we share the attendance link. And after that, I have a few announcement of upcoming progress. And I would like to take one survey from your side as well. Yes, Mina, don't worry. I will explain about the certification things as well. Okay. It's a wonderful and awesome journey with the ExcelR team and with you. So thank you. Rohit, if you write your feedback over there on a GMB, that will be good. Posted a review, done. Thank you, Sima. Guys, once you're done, just give me a thumbs up or just message me in the chat box, okay? I'm just waiting for your replies, guys. Done, Savita, done. Okay, posted review, done. Thank you. YouTube people, you're done? Guys, don't worry about the attendance. Every day I have to share. Now today also I'm going to share because I know that attendance is mandatory to get the certificate. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, done, 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 done. Okay, yeah, I'm sharing the review link once again. Just a minute. Yeah, I shared that. I'm sharing over YouTube as well. Suman Karlak saying done, done. Okay. Meanwhile, if you have any feedback for us, you can drop me over chat box as well. Shivani done, Pawan done, Umesh done. Please send me the link. Okay, I'm sharing that. After 2 minutes, I will share the attendance link. Okay, done, done, done. YouTube participant, you're done with the review? Yes, I will explain about the certificate as well. Which language? You can change the language to the English. Yes. Done, done, done. Okay, thank you. D. Harshita, done, sir. Thank you. Okay, YouTube participant, done. Okay, good. So 1 more minute, guys. Please come to your feedback. Then let me open. Why? Okay, Shreya, try to change your browser. I think because of browser, that will be give you an error. Then try to change a browser or a system. So there is one feedback from Dr. Shreya. Thank you, sir, for excellent session. You're welcome. Okay, so first of all, I will explain you regarding the certificate. So guys, coming to the certificate part, those who attended 60 and more than 60% attendance, they will receive their certificate within 7 to 8 working days via registered email ID. Okay, so I'm repeating once again, those who attended and marked their attendance 60 and more than 60%, they will receive a certificate within 7 to 8 working days via your registered email ID. Okay, first thing. Second thing, I am sharing day 7 attendance link with you guys. So please mark your attendance for today as well. Don't miss to mark the attendance. Okay. Yes, sharing. Once you're done with the attendance, just let me know. I will explain few points with you guys. Okay. So tomorrow again the another session is there? No, sir. Yes. So from tomorrow onwards, we are going to start with the fundamentals of full stack development at same time, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So those who are interested, we are going to meet you again on tomorrow. How to check 60% attendance? So guys, if you are feeling that your attendance is here and there by 60%, so after 6 or 7 days, if you feel that I mark my attendance more than 60%, but I didn't receive the certificate. So in such scenario, just do one thing. Okay. So just go ahead and drop an email to EDL team, and the email ID is edl@excelr.com. They will check your certificate status and they will let you know what is the problem with the certificates. If your attendance is less than 60%, they will also help on the same. Rohit, which link are you looking for? Done. Okay, if you guys are asking me for the review link, yeah, I'm sharing that. Done, sir. Okay. Yes, you can tap in the English, that would be work. Okay. Okay. Guys, if anybody's remains to mark your review or GMB, please go ahead and mark. Done, sir. Okay. Sir, I couldn't join the session for first 2 days. Will I be getting the certificates? So probably it will be 60%. Yeah, you will get. Attendance link, sir. Yeah, Chetan, I'm sharing that. How many more days of this training, sir? So guys, today is the last day. I'm sharing the attendance link once again. Yes, Rohit, you can. And I'm just expecting a good job from your side as well. Done. Okay, good. So guys, we used to launch lots of program every month. So we are launching the 10 hours of training program on like different technology, data analysis, data science, CRT, campus recruitment training, soft skills. So we're just doing one survey to get a good insights from your side on which technology we have to launch the programs where you are facing the difficulty. So I'm sharing the one survey form with you. So please go and just give you a survey. Then we'll get a perfect idea for what program you are also looking for. Then we'll plan accordingly. Okay. Yes, guys, in the form there is a faculty name. You can keep your name, not an issue. So there's one good question from the VD. So VD is asking, so the material will be with us or not? Yes, guys. So material recordation will be with you for life. So no need to worry about that. Okay. Sir, how to get the certificate? Okay, so I will repeat regarding the certificate. So simple thing to get the certificate. No need to fill any form, nothing, no any extra process there. If your attendance is more than 60%, you are going to get your certificate via email. That's the simplest way. We have to download that soft copy. Sir, how many days received? Okay, so it will take the 7 to 8 working days. Can I receive the certificate? For the session, how to get a 60% attendance? So guys, you have to mark your attendance on daily basis. There is no another way. Can you repeat the Ignite program survey and who is it for? So guys, it's open for all, and we are launching the few program under our Ignite. So you can just mark that. If not more than 60%, what was the procedure? So there's no any procedure because on first day only we clearly mentioned that 60% attendance is mandatory. 1 plus what you are asking me for? Which name? Okay, you two participants, sir, what? Sir, it's last day of our program. Yes, guys, today is last day of our program. From tomorrow onwards, we're starting with the full stack development. Okay. Sir, what name of faculty and field specialization in that survey form? Yeah, you can just fill the information like which technology course you're looking for. Okay. How to download the certificate. Guys, simply you will get the PDF copy over the email. You have to download that. That's the simplest way. Yes, Lakshmi, you can choose a faculty, not an issue. Sir, please send email ID. Okay, guys, I'm sharing that. Prasanna is your name. Sir, can review this lesson if you forgot anything you are properly. Yes, guys, because the recorded sessions are going to with you for lifetime. Okay, so no need to worry about that. You can access that anytime. Okay. What, guys, in the faculty name you can put your name. Okay. So there's one good question from the Princess Maria. So if I have a question about AI related, how can I contact with you? For this kind of questions, you can just drop an email to edl@excelr.com. Our team will help with you. Okay. So edl@excelr.com for WhatsApp. So edl@excelr.com. In future, if you are going to face any difficulty, so simply just post and one email or draft and one email to us. Our team will check and they will help on the same. Okay. Okay, thank you. Guys, yeah, I forgot to ask you. If you have more questions, please let me know. Now the time is 8:40. We have 20 more minutes. Okay. So let's put your question in the chat box. Okay. Yes, Anya, you can mention your field only. Send me a survey link, sir. Okay, Veera, I'm sharing that. Survey link, 1 minute. When cybersecurity course will start, cybersecurity is going to start from 25th of the September. Time will be 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. Sir, you said something about recorded sessions. Yes, Shweta. So recorded sessions will be there with you for lifetime. Okay. Over LMS, you can access that anytime. Sir, how to check recorded session or classes? Sir, can you please explain for me? You can go through the day one recording, you will get the perfect idea because it will take 10 more minutes to, or you have one more option, just drop an email, our team will connect with you. Okay, so what about data science course? Yeah, for sure, under the EDL, we'll launch the data science course in upcoming months. Okay, and you will get notified. Thank you, Amar, sir. You're welcome. Sir, I will email you. Okay, no problem. Sure. How many, what all classes happen is at add-on courses? Yes, Jessica, you can mention that in your resume as add-on courses. Okay, so there is one question, how to enter for cyber security? I'm sharing cyber security is a FDP. So I'm sharing that link with you. It's a National Faculty Development Program on cyber security in collaboration with CBIT, Chaitanya Bharati Institute of Technology. Okay. And one more thing, as you know that we're starting one more program from tomorrow onwards only at same time. So I need your participation over there as well. So I'm sharing that link with you, registration link for fundamentals of full stack development. Let's go ahead and register for the same. You will get the LMS access. What to put in the faculty section in the form? You can put your name, Harsh. Okay. Yeah, from tomorrow onwards, we're starting with the full stack development. Sir, attendance link. Shweta is asking, is there an advanced Excel course? Yes, guys, we're going to start one course on advanced Excel Power BI Tableau from 20th of 20th, 27th, right? 27th of the September. So we'll share that information with you via social media platforms, okay? So don't worry about that. When will they get the certificate, G? Sadhana, it will take 6 to 7 days. Mishkat is asking, sir, please guide me for an internship. Drop an email. My team industry expert will help you on the same in more details. Manisha, yes, they can attend. Certificate obtained on which time? Be like, I didn't get your questions. Can you please repeat? Let me check the YouTube questions as well. After completing all your lectures and including your certificate in our resume, can this beneficial us in securing corporate jobs? Yes, Lakshmi. For sure, it will be beneficial for you because you're just showing that as extracurricular activity, you're getting the knowledge with the certificate. So that will help you to achieve your corporate job. Amit Pasha, you can mention your specialization only, like your field or branch or stream. Okay. Sir, email ID. Okay, I'm sharing that. EDL@excelr.com. Sir, attendance. Oh, okay. Jessica Rao is asking, what is the survey from about? So we're just taking that survey to launch upcoming programs. Be like where you are facing the difficulty in which technology or which course you're looking for from your side, like that. Okay. Can we expect any machine learning classes in future? Yes, you can. Let me about certificates, please, when it will become. So you will receive it within 6 to 7 working days. Okay. Please replace her. What's your question, Pavitra?
what is meant by field of specialization. You can mention your specialization, like if from computer science, electronics, then arts, commerce, science, anything like that. Sunil, certificate will take us 6 to 7 days. Yes, Lakshmi, you will get for that as well. Yeah, there is one good question. Sir's full stack development program for how many days? So it will be there for 15 days, 30 hours. Okay. Guys, I hope everyone is posted your reviews or GMP page. If not, I'm sharing the link once again in the chat box. Please go ahead and post your review. And I'm just expecting a faster rating from your side because you enjoy all the classes, right? Yes, Jessica, you can add this certificate in your resume. Umesh is saying already reviewed. Thank you so much, review. Sir, certificate is obtained today or tomorrow. Sunil, it will take us some time of 6 to 7 days. Good evening, sir. I had been attended all classes of ChatGPT, but with different by 2 emails. Can I get the certificate? So there will be a problem with your attendance percentage. But in such scenario, after 4-5 days, just drop an email to EDL team. They will check your attendance by both email ID and they will check the probability of your certificate. Okay. Sheikh is saying that we are all miss your classes. Oh, no problem, guys. Tomorrow we're going to meet on full stack. Okay. Yash is saying review posted. It's not EVN, it's EDL@excelr.com. I'm sharing that with you. EDL@excelr.com. All letters in the small. Okay, link for full stack development. 1 minute, I'm sharing that. Full stack development. Sir, can we leave? Yes, if you don't have any query or question, you can leave the session. And once again, thank you so much, all of you, for making this program wonderful and successful. Okay. Sir, I have attended all the sessions, but 2 classes की attendance मैंने portal पे submit की थी. So tell me, I am able to get the certificate. So Umesh, in such scenario, the link over the LMS, YouTube, and Zoom, it's same only. Sir, can we add this certificate to resume? Yes, Manisha, you can. Thank you, sir. I enjoyed a lot by attending this session. Thank you, Rohit. Yes, I submitted the attendance on the same day. Okay, then no problem, Umesh. Attendance link. Okay. Oh, you are looking for attendance link. 1 minute. Huh? Here is the attendance link. Amar sir, I am given my attendance through the login. In any problem or there is no any problem, right? No need to worry. As Lakshmi, we're going to start the Excel. Umesh is saying, thank you for giving and such amazing session. I will join you tomorrow in the new course. Yes, Umesh, we'll see you over there as well. With due respect. Wow, thank you. So what is a full stack development? So we're going to see HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and database as well in the full stack development. So one question over YouTube. Sir, is it necessary to mark attendance in website also? So you're on YouTube, you are attending a session via YouTube and you are marking from the YouTube as well, not an issue. So I'm explaining once again, attendance link over a portal, Zoom and YouTube is same only. Okay. So you can mark from anywhere, not an issue. Clear? Sir, do we get the course completion certificate of full stack development course? So you will get the course participation. Yes, Rohit, you're on a perfect path. You're going to get that only in the full stack development. Yes, are we done for today? Yes, guys, we're done for the day. So what is the duration of upcoming months, upcoming course? So it will be for 30 hours, 15 days, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Yes, Manisha, you can add that on your resume. Samiksha is asking what we have to do to join the full stack development. So I'm sharing the full stack development registration link with you. Let's go ahead and do a registration for the same. You will get the LMS access and you are able to join the session from the LMS. Okay. Sir, can you please send the attendance link? Anuradha is asking, is it free of cost? Yes, full stack development is also free of cost. Harsha is asking for review link. Okay, I'm sharing that, Harsha. 1 minute. Oh, Tariq is asking, how long do we have access for the generative AI training and its videos? The access is for lifetime. You can access that anytime. Okay. Okay, I hope I'm done with all your queries. And there is nothing. So it's time to wind up the program. Okay, thank you for adding many other courses and explain in good way for enrolling the upcoming courses. You're welcome, Rohit. Okay, guys, so I'm sharing the attendance link once again. And we'll wind up for the day and we'll meet you on tomorrow in full stack development course. Okay. So bye-bye. Good night.